Are you guys as tight as I am?
Stay tuned and see what's going on.
Nah, bro.
All right, welcome back to another edition, another video, new content from Love Talk to the Garçon. I am Irvin.
And I'm Ann.
And we are now doing this journey where we are reviewing this show, this monstrosity, this joke.
Stop it, babe.
Married at First Sight, season
12, episode 5.
All right, and before you get into it, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Support us. It's free.
It's free, guys. Free. Let's get into... Okay, good. Let's get into this video right now. Right? Clara and Ryan.
I still don't know who they are. That's the guy with that little...
Yeah. All right. So Clara, I feel she's very, very happy with this marriage. She rates it a 10 out of 10. But I kind of feel like Ryan feels the same way. She said, yeah, we're like a 10 out of 10. But then he's like not even answering questions about, she has like proposed questions about the future. And he's not really answering those questions.
He's a man. Guys are not all that...
Nah, because Vincent is up there, okay? He shows.
Vincent is a fraud, but I'll get to that in a minute.
What do you mean? You know who Vincent is, babe?
Yes, the Dominican guy.
Okay.
He's a player.
Wait, let's wait till we get to that. He doesn't give her much. I think he's kind of still trying to feel her out because she's very like hyper and, very active, whereas he's just very... mellow, and he even says what?
She's you.
Based on...
She's you.
She's not me. His schedule and routine is very like 1, 2, 3. It doesn't change, but she's like very, optimistic about the future and like traveling and doing all these things. He's just not really where they.
You have to keep in mind these people are still in front of a camera, so it's like you still don't know how much that nerves is playing a role in it. And he's a guy. Guys are not that expressive. It is what it is.
Okay. So now I think like their issue is really going to be this religion thing. It just keeps coming up. It's something that he was brought up on. But
so was she? But she's a backslider.
Okay, backslider.
She got lukewarm.
Right. She just didn't. She just was forced. And so talking about how, with her children, raising her children, how she's going to be very liberal with them. And if they want to,
whatever religion they want,
religion, different sects, if they try to, get into different, like she wants to support them, but I feel like he's going to be really against
so like
that.
in terms of religion, spirituality, they're all equally yoked. So, and I think that's when that happens. That's what happens when you have a different faith from your spouse. It's one thing for you to have different faith and you accept that. But then what happens when you have children?
Yeah. Religion is a very huge thing in relationships. And so if you're not on the same page for that, then it could really be... Yeah. I mean, there are couples who have done it. I mean, who are living that life, But I feel like it's more difficult when you don't have the same beliefs. Right, let's move on to Virginia and Erik. Alcoholic.
Okay.
I'm sorry for calling her that, but that's...
She like a little drinky drink.
A little? Bro.
She like a lot of drinky drink.
Ladies, did y'all pee when Virginia was like, I'm not going to wet my hair in a swimming pool? Isn't that a black girl thing? Like, where'd she get that from?
She got black friends.
I think white girls worried about getting their hair wet.
I thought white girl wash their hair every day.
They do. A lot of white girls that I know do.
Oh, you ain't see the episode before when she actually did the doobie? She wrapped her hair up with the doobie with the hairpins?
She did not shave.
She black.
What's a doobie?
Do women still do that? I haven't seen a lot of women do, like, when they wrap their hair. Yeah, they have that It's not a doobie. Comment down below if there's a name for that head wrap.
Yeah, talking about I want to wet my hair, and she's putting makeup on to go to the pool. He's like, yo, she always wants alcohol. It's like it's getting out of hand, and I feel like it's going to be an issue.
See, again, that's my problem with this show. I feel like this show, just for the drama, they edit certain things certain ways to paint a picture. Probably that girl drank once every 3 months. You know what I'm saying? And so now they try to make her look like she drank a lot and he has a problem with it.
No, babe. Just for the drama. On. This is not in editing.
That's what the writers did for this episode.
They're just in two different stages in life. He's this older guy and he really thinks that he wants a young pretty thing.
Well,
right?
He's not that old. He's an old 34-year-old in his mind. The way he carries himself, he carries himself older than I am. I'm almost 39. Wait. Oh, shoot. I'm about to be 40.
I'm about to be 40, babe. Join the 40 club. I don't think he's going to be able to keep up with her because they're just in two different stages in life. I feel like she's just too young for him, even in the mind. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I feel like that's going to be they're just living two different lives. Their ideas of fun are two completely different things. And so, the part where he comes up talking about she can't have no guy friends. What do you guys think about that? Can your person have a friend of the opposite sex and it be okay with you? Ernst has a lot of girlfriends. A lot of friends that are women.
Yeah, because of my field. I'm in education. What most educators are females.
I don't have a lot of guy friends.
Because you're in education. Most educators are females.
But a lot of your friends that are women are like my friends.
Yeah.
Or I know them.
I ain't got no friends. I don't make friends like. No offense to those of you guys who are my friends. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a loner.
Do I have any male friends that you don't know?
Better not.
Except for my boyfriend. But guys, I really don't have a boyfriend. Actually, more like. All right. Yeah. So he's very jealous, and so it brings up rules. She's not having that. Her young self is probably gonna feel like she has to stand up to him. I don't know.
I don't think I disagree with his whole healthy jealousy thing. I mean, there's jealousy that's possessive. And there's jealousy that just shows that you're mine. I don't want to share you with anybody.
So now we're going to talk about Brianna and Vincent. I love them so much.
Vincent is a fraud.
Don't say that, babe. I love them. Brianna can be a little bossy. She kind of wants things to be her way. And he's very
he's a punk.
No, babe, not
submissive.
Punk. Not submissive, babe.
He's a her.
He's very he caters to her. He's very catering.
Oh, he's a punk.
He's catering to her, and I love that. Like, but he does say you're a little bossy. And at the wedding, remember when they have to introduce them? Yeah. Her family said she's bossy. So you're gonna have a bossy wife. So she's showing who she really is. They talk about when they want to start a family. He says 2 years. She says 3. But then they come to a healthy compromise. That was beautiful, right?
Yeah. I mean, they compromise a lot. I think them and the other couple, the white girl, the blonde white girl, and the crazy hair guy. I think they come to consensus very quickly. I just don't think that they're going to come to consensus about the religion thing.
Yeah. And I mean, they're trying to be open and optimistic right now. So they're like, okay, let's just see how we can make this work. Mm. And so they're coming to the compromise, very fairly quickly.
They definitely compromised because they smashed.
And then he says things like, it was magical.
That's why I say he's a fraud. Nobody talks like that. No dude talks like that.
That is not true.
No guy talks like that.
If you're a guy and you're watching this, comment down below. Do you speak like that? Babe, you said that to me.
I did.
You did.
I was trying to get seconds.
Vincent.
I see the rainbow and the angels when we make love. The angelic sounds of heaven go, ooh.
No.
Yo, shorty, you know what I mean? I'll drink your bath water. Not saying you must be tired because it's been running through my mind all day.
I feel like
but when I file my taxes, I'm gonna give you my steak portion. You know what I'm saying?
No. That's in the good one. I feel like they're in love already. I don't care what nobody say. Love, I don't think love really has a time like where you have to be together for it. I feel like sometimes love at first sight. They got married at first sight. Why not? He really likes her. They're playing footsies under the table.
That's what happened after you just smashed. He just smashed the night before.
He said, "We're a match made in heaven."
I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get all the women watching to be swooning over him.
Well, that's what's happening. I'm even swooning. He really has me cheesing when he does it. So I love them. I really, really do like them. I feel like the only thing that's going to happen with this couple is that eventually they're going to come out the honeymoon stage and they're going to have to deal with certain things, you know, when they go back to reality.
When drama comes,
life happens. All right, let's move to Haley and Jacob.
My favorite guy.
Onions, Jacob? Really? Raw onions at that.
At least, first of all, they pull up on a date wearing stupid glasses with lights. I wonder whose idea that was, Jacob.
Okay.
And he had some dad jeans on with like... That dude is just chill. You're like, yo. He didn't talk about his house.
He didn't talk about his house this time. And he didn't talk about steak and eggs. So we're coming to different things, but he's talking about... What's he talking about, babe? He was talking about Star Wars.
The first question he asked on a date was does a straw have two holes?
I can't.
My dude said, does a straw have two holes? He made an analogy where from his mouth to his butthole. That's what.
I really didn't get it, but I was like,
so that's like a straw. A straw have a beginning and an end,
Jesus.
and this is his beginning and his end.
Come on, Jacob. Because I feel like he's not stimulating her mentally. Like there's nothing deep she knows about him. She knows very surface.
But she likes it. She's sitting there smiling.
Okay, she is starting to. I'm kind of starting to like him too. Like he's starting to grow on me, but. I feel like communication is so important in relationships. Like, no, seriously, you really need to be able to communicate well to learn about this person. Like,
you don't like the content of what he talks about, but he's talking because if you notice, he's the one that started the conversations at the table.
But it's not productive conversations. It's like, okay, what did I learn about you now? I just learned that you talk about your butthole at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not stimulating. It's not,
let the men be
getting
great.
to know your wife.
Let the men be great.
But I think she likes him.
She likes
to
him.
Each its own.
Some people like quirky.
I like that though. I like that she's giving him a chance. Some people like nerds.
The shorty she pulled up with a clipboard.
I took notes, bro. Paige and Chris?
Here we go. They need to change the name of the show to Chris. That's it, just Chris.
So last week I was like, could it get any worse? This week I'm like, throw him away.
Throw him a freaking way.
Ooh. Dirty mouth.
She's talking about, she made me sit up. I'll put this clipboard down real quick. Getting past this hurdle. Girl, he's the hurdle. He is the hurdle. No, it's not getting past anything. You got to get past him. Okay?
Oh, wow.
No. Listen, we are for marriage. Okay? We are for marriage. But I am not for Chris.
Oh.
I'm anti-Chris right now. Because Chris is playing with her life. Okay? Chris knew that he was coming on the show. He went and got somebody pregnant.
But it was grieving sex. Her dad died.
No. It doesn't matter. You know that you're coming on Married at First Sight.
How early do they know that they're going to be selected for the show?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
She's 6 weeks.
Oh.
It means it's fresh.
Hey, Chris, I tried.
Why would you even do something like that?
It was pity sex. It was grieving sex.
This is not going to be a spoiler. I don't know if it's true, but this is what I heard. I heard that the girl that's pregnant is not really his ex. The girl that's pregnant is his ex's cousin. So the reason why his ex broke up with him is because he got somebody else pregnant.
But it was still the same funeral.
What are you saying?
They're related. His ministry is to comfort women at funerals.
No. I'm also hearing that he may be making this stuff up just so that Paige will want to break up with him.
No, actually, that'd be a really interesting plot twist. She was all a lie this whole time. And homie always ready to cry.
You don't come to your wife and say, I don't want to tell you.
I know a couple of Chris's.
You don't want to tell me? What is it? It's devastating news. I'm good. She said, you're good? He said, no, I'm good with not telling you.
That you're about to be a stepmom's.
Oh my God. My blood was boiling, guys. I wanted to throw something at the TV. Why? See what he does to me?
That's weird.
It's not okay. Paige, she has low self-esteem.
I'm going to sit back and let her take this one. She has faith.
Ooh.
She's a believer.
Don't do that. She's using faith as a crutch to be dumb. I'm sorry, God. I love you and you do all things well. But this is not God. I'm sorry.
I also feel like they must have been matched for a reason.
Okay, you can say that.
She has
say
a
that.
lot of
but don't
confidence in these experts.
She's still trying to figure out why the experts matched her. But the experts are not God. I'm sorry. They're not.
Remember what Shorty said? Shorty's stupid, by the way. If you know my middle name, I'll let you smash. Remember? She's like, what's my middle name? It was like,
no, what's my real name?
No, middle name. He said it's like, yeah, I would not get intimate with someone if they didn't know my middle name. Okay. Ding dong. Who is it? Naomi. Hi, Naomi. Okay.
Stop. She told her girl Brianna. Chris told Vincent, and then Brianna and Vincent were talking about it and was like, I would be gone. I would leave.
But playing devil's advocate, they didn't know each other 6 weeks ago.
No, that's not the point. He knew he was getting married.
What's the timeline of when they're selected and when they start shooting? Or maybe he applied for the show, didn't know he was going to be selected, smashed Shorty, got her pregnant, and then got selected. That will help a lot if you know the timeline from the time they're selected.
I get what you're saying.
To when they actually start shooting.
But he's still a jerk. I don't care. He's still a jerk.
He cries though.
Talking about I don't want to tell you. I'm comfortable not telling you.
I do play
and then you play the victim, and then she's upset, and then you come to dinner and you like, you want to talk about it? What do you think? Of course I want to talk about it. Paige, if you're watching, listen to me.
You got close, Paige.
Come here.
Vinny.
Paige, a rose and a line shouldn't make everything just fine.
Nasty.
It shouldn't take just that. It shouldn't take just that. Girl, what's your self-worth? All he has to do is give you a rose and say you look beautiful and now everything is fine. Now, I'm being a little too harsh on you. I know that you want things to work. I know you feel like God, you say God didn't intend for us to be alone, but God didn't intend for us to be with jerks either. The devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy.
No, that happens a lot though. Oftentimes when people are courting somebody and they convince themselves that this is the person for them, they see signs, they make up signs, they feel those signs are legitimate, and regardless of what happened with the person, even pre-marriage, they stay because they feel like it's God, it's the trials, it's the testing of my faith. Nah, you're just being dumb.
Yeah, because God is not a God of confusion. He's not a God of pain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He brings peace. He brings clarity. You know what I mean? And so when you're always hurt, that's not God's best for anyone.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? So like she keeps saying God this and God that, and I love that she has faith that, but God gives us the wisdom to make decisions.
But they're married. So she honors marriage. So she's trying to make it work.
You're right, babe. She's married.
She's trying to make it work. But he did ask her, though, if today was decision day, would you have stayed? So she's kind of confusing. And she said, no, she would not.
But she took some time to think about it. I don't know if that's the editing or if she really took that long.
They went to a commercial break, remember?
Because now at the end, where they're with all the other couples, she says, I'm just encouraged by our faith. I just hope that this season ends on a good note for her. Because she put her all into this. Then Chris want to go and cry because he feels like they're not happy and everybody else is happy.
No. I feel like they were more leaning towards her being supportive of her in that moment.
But at the same time, he was like, I feel like, everybody's happy and you can't say the same thing.
You are the source of my unhappiness, bro.
Thank you. Just because people say they're happy doesn't mean that they are, right? And a lot of times people look to other relationships and they kind of start questioning their own relationship because of how somebody else is portraying their relationship to be. People will look at relationships or couples on social media and say, oh man, I wish I had that. But you really know what goes on behind closed doors.
You can watch us, though.
He said?
You can watch us. You can believe us.
Yeah, we like each other. Okay?
Yeah.
Babe, your face didn't match what I was doing just now.
Mm-hmm.
We like each other, I said.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was so cute.
That's how that guy is. That's how Vincent.
Oh, one last thing. At the end, Clara says something about Stockholm Syndrome. I didn't know what Stockholm Syndrome is, but Irvin's told me.
It's like a good example of it. It's like I kidnap N and she's my kidnappee instead of her being, in trauma or being like my kidnappee. She starts to fall in love with me, and then we do whatever we want to do together. This was a real thing. There was this girl that was really quickly. She was kidnapped, and then they're looking for her over the course of the life of the time that she was missing. There's videos of her committing bank robberies with her kidnapper.
So she's trying to say that Paige has Stockholm Syndrome.
She's kidnapped, but she's falling in love with her kidnapper.
She's falling in love with this.
No, but the other couple is getting on my nerves, though.
What?
They're coming on way too strong. First of all, you're late for the dinner, and then bro.
Yeah. She said, are you sure that's your kid?
Your baby? Like, yo, bro.
I was so happy when she said that. Chris deserved everything that's coming his way.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks again for joining us on another review. Hopefully the next time her blood pressure won't be as high. Hopefully the next time we won't be talking about Chris for like 1/3 of this video.
Chris, make us happy. Do something better, please.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know what you thought of the episode. Let us know what you thought of this review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share it with 5 people, and hit that notification bell to know when we come on again.
See you guys next time. Deuces.
Deuces.